Hello, guys. So, are you guys still following Donald Trump? Doesn't seems like it. But I guess you are online, but you're not traveling to see him anymore. And you're not going to events to see him anymore. I guess he's not that relevant to you anymore, right? But you're still holding on to that MAGA thing. And it's just the guys who didn't understand what MAGA really meant. Those are the guys who we consider to be the uneducated MAGA, the below educated MAGA, who just hop onto a train because of the excitement and because of what everybody else is saying and because of the cruelty and all the hate, because they're from some little small town that you never heard of, and they were raised to hate so many other people who they hardly ever see, and they're living some towns where they vote for a politician that they never saw ever, unless it's on Fox News, right? But they keep voting for that guy, even though that guy or girl never ever delivered anything for them. They keep voting for that same guy who's taking away the health care, who want to take away the food stamps, who helped to relocate the industries that were once in their communities. They voted for those guys who took everything away from them. And why? Because those guys hate Mexicans, hate blacks. They said they don't like abortion. But if one of those guys' daughter got pregnant for a black dude, they're the first ones running to get an abortion done. Right? But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Donald Trump not doing events anymore, not filling out arenas anymore. And you know why? He's not scheduling those events anymore. Because he knows that nobody's going to show up. He's going to some school auditorium, and even in those little school auditoriums that holds 100 or 200 people, there's still a whole bunch of empty chairs, right? And he's just rambling on, talking a whole bunch of bullshit that nobody wants to hear. And nobody really understands what he's saying anymore. Right? So, are you still on that MAGA train? And what do you really stand for? What do you believe in? You all say you love America, and you sing this song with Donald Trump about how much you love America. But what do you really stand for? What do you really love about America? What do you want America to be? What do you think make America great? And when you say make America great again, what do you mean? And when was that period of time that you're talking about when you say make America great again? When was it that America was great? When was that period of time that you want to go back to? Was it in the 1800s? Because we didn't start infrastructure development or anything like that. America wasn't rich. America really got great after World War II, basically. After all the other countries got decimated, America entered the war. America was the last country to enter the war, so they lost less. So they were able to set the standards for the rest of the world. And we have had a manufacturing boom, and so when was it? The dude who spoke about making America great again is destroying the very fabric of America. Right? This dude don't love anything about America except the fact that him and his family can get rich off America. And him and his friends, he can set the standards for his friends to get rich off insider trading. And he could start a war to get an ease of the Epstein files, and he can use that war to manipulate the markets. And when all is said and done, you were poor before, but now you're going to be considered below the poverty line. MAGA. Because the other people who understood what MAGA stand for, they're no longer on that train. And they're trying to warn people that MAGA had turned into a cult because of the leadership. They're trying to warn you. But because you're at the bottom of the barrel and you didn't understand what MAGA stood for, you're still in a cult. And you're still hungry. And if you're a farmer, you can't farm anymore. And you owe the bank. And you're committing suicides. When are you going to wake up? What's wrong with you? Are you in Jonestown, Guyana? Are you going to drink that Kool-Aid? Are you? Are you going to wait for that moment? Because you have a chance. No. to get off that train.